Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Max Charvel. Today I'll be reacting to another Polyphia video, this time their new song, Playing God. So when I did my last reaction to Polyphia's Goat, it was really like my first time listening to them, and I kind of didn't fully appreciate, I think, the complexities of that song until I listened to it a few more times and started to really kind of get what all the fuss is about. So I'm excited to see this new song, and I'll try my best to kind of really take in like all the different sort of layers of what's going on. So hope you're excited. Here we go. I almost want to say it has like a flamenca kind of vibe, or like that sort of Spanish kind of classical guitar sound to it. Very cool. Oh, that was cool. That was like a little chromatic run right there. I want to hear that again. What's interesting about their drumming is it's got almost kind of an electronic feel to it, kind of I want to say like a techno-y or kind of house feel, which is, I mean, it's interesting. I think it makes them probably a little bit unique, because I mean they're not really rock. I mean, they're not really jazz. Like, they're kind of just their own thing. But this just sort of adds an element of making them sort of have their own sound, sort of almost in the electronic space, but not quite, if that makes sense. So that right there, I think, is kind of like the main riff, the hook, the part that's kind of catchy and gets stuck in your head, and they keep sort of changing it up a little bit, kind of like with Goat. There's the main riff that sort of gets changed around a bunch. That's cool. I mean, it's a neat way to write songs. That's really quite the interlude. It's pretty jolly. I'm enjoying it. It's just more upbeat than I was expecting. Cool though, and I mean, props to them for not being afraid to kind of take the song in interesting directions. Definitely got some I don't know, jazz feel to it. It makes me feel like I'm sitting at the beach, drinking like a pina colada, which I think they must have also felt, because it looks like they shot this like in a beach house or something. curious about. So when they record the drums in the studio, are those really all like live drum sounds, or do they have him kind of play like an electronic kit and use like MIDI triggers for some of these? It just parts of it just, I don't know. I mean, they almost don't sound like they were recorded drum hits as much as they were like sort of synthesized. I'd just be curious to know like how they actually do the drumming in the studio. I like their vibe, you know. They're just kind of chilling out, you know. We got this song, you know, we're just grooving on it. Like, that's cool, you know. I mean, you can kind of picture these guys just sort of sitting around and jamming on stuff like this, you know. I mean, I bet they must at least jam sometimes. Like, I mean, I know that a song like this probably was written in like, you know, Guitar Pro or like a composition software, but still, like I feel like these guys probably do like to just sit around and jam as a band. Not sure what I'm looking at here. Not sure what that's exactly a picture of. If anyone in the comments knows, is that like something sort of special to them, or like, not sure what I'm looking at. Anyway, that was cool. Definitely a lot more kind of jolly and happy than I guess what I was expecting. I mean, I liked it. Puts you in a good mood. Obviously, you know, a lot of complexity, like a lot of those, a lot of that, like kind of the main sort of riff, I think that was sort of like the hook of the song. I mean, you could tell that they were harmonizing it a bunch, and I think it was kind of changing up every time they played it. Like it's almost sort of deceptively simple. Like there's a lot going on there. You know, from the drumming, the bass, the guitars, like everything is really quite complex, but part of why you don't necessarily get hit with how complex it is because it's catchy and sort of just sounds really good, really, you know, pretty, and I think probably, you know, it's made to be listened to a bunch of times, and you know, as you listen to it more and more, you start to take in, you know, the greater complexities of it. So yeah, props to them. Very cool song. Well, okay, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. I will see you in future videos.